Someone tried to sell my home without telling me, so I bought their headquarters. And I didn't stop there. Ever wonder what happens when the wrong guy gets pushed too far by the wrong kind of HOA president? Let's just say she thought she ran the neighborhood until the paperwork said otherwise. What started with a fake fee turned into a legal firestorm, a boardroom war, and 1911 call no one saw coming. This story has revenge, real estate, and a reckoning that will make you question everything. Stick around to the end and tell me, how far would you go if someone came for your home? The river was still, but something about the silence didn't sit right that morning. Not peaceful, but waiting for the other shoe to drop. I'd spent 2 decades solving other people's property messes, and at 42, this little cottage was my reward after years of managing rentals, fixing broken heaters, and dealing with demanding guests. My slice of heaven where I could finally fish in peace. The morning light hit the water just right, creating that golden shimmer that reminded me why I'd worked so hard. The phone call shattered everything. Some real estate agent I'd never heard of was on the line, sounding confused. "Excuse me, are you the owner of the cottage at 32 Riverbend Way? Because it's listed for sale in our system, and we have interested buyers." I thought it was a prank, but she was dead serious. She knew the number of windows, the exact shade of blue I painted the shutters last spring, even the new oak swing I'd installed on the porch. Someone had walked through my private cottage like they owned it, and I hadn't noticed. My phone nearly slipped from my hands as reality sank in. I called Lucas Reed right away. Lucas is my college buddy, a property lawyer who actually picks up when you're panicking. Within an hour, he was digging through county records. What he found made my stomach turn. The HOA, led by President Victoria Langston, had illegally listed my cottage for sale without my knowledge. Lucas was furious. In 20 years, he'd never seen anything so bold. "This is criminal, Ethan. Straight up criminal." When confronted, they had a ridiculous excuse. Victoria claimed I owed a neighborhood beautification fee of $4,212 from 4 years ago, a fee I'd never heard of. "It gave them the right to sell," she said. Lucas checked every document. It wasn't there. Made up out of thin air. I called Victoria, expecting apology. Instead, calculated sweetness that chilled me. "Oh, Mr. Harper, I hoped you'd call. We don't want this, but some care about the community." At 54, she'd mastered polite intimidation. Her pauses let the poison sink in. Hours later, she started smearing me deadbeat, doesn't pay fair share. Neighbors I'd known for years avoided me. The guy whose roof I fixed ignored my wave. Whispers everywhere at the store, gas station, marina. That evening, on the deck with my deed, jaw clenched, the sunset mocked me. I recalled a neighbor who left abruptly 2 years ago after an HOA dispute. Was he a victim too? Blood ran cold. An anonymous survey on problem residents in my mailbox. Someone snapping photos from a slow car. The siege was on, designed to isolate me. Lucas and I dissected every paper. Fee fake. Mapped 14 homes sold under herd flags. Ex-treasurer whispered, "Check the community hall lease." Rot starts there. Hall and trust, not HOA owned. Lease ending in 5 weeks. For sale at $350,000. Leverage. Low point. Neighbor pitted my money troubles. Shame lingered like mildew. Truth. Victoria planned to sell my $420,000 cottage to Elaine for $340,000, pocket $40,000. Letter. Vacate in 7 days for bogus violations, inexistent garden borders, unauthorized repairs. How many ruined? 3 families gone in 5 years after disputes. Lucas. Wait to strike. Then Hall detail. Bought it anonymously as Riverfront Investments for $345,000, using my expertise. Closing surreal. Signed. Keys in hand their landlord. Sent notice. Rent up to $4,800 from $1,600, market rate. HOA couldn't afford. Dues hike or cuts her undoing. Panic calls. I let voicemail fill. Savored the desperation from those who stood by. Saw her car speed to Hall. Crisis. Fancy envelope. Emergency meeting. Law office letterhead. Prepared documents. War. Room packed. Tension thick. Perfume. Panic. Chairs facing podium like trial. Gavel ready. Victoria in power suit. Framed me as greedy outsider. Knuckles white. Pen clicking cracks showing. Older resident defended. Kept values high. Then retired dentist. Believed her, feel fool. Signed petition, but documents show lies. I laid proof. Ownership, fake fee, resolutions. Gasps at her signature on bogus bylaw. Board member, no fee vote. Victoria flushed, desperate claimed investigation on me, threatened suits, ordered locks changed, refused rent. Let her rant. She looked unhinged. Calmly, rent due 30th. Eviction follows. Security card. Chaos. She stormed out. Not over. Rent unpaid. Eviction morning cold. Arrived with security, assistant. Victoria pacing, disheveled, eyes wild, wrinkled clothes, thermos nearby. Shouted, theft. Calm, standard eviction. She called 911, sobbing. Dangerous man stealing our center. Dramatic gestures for crowd. Seen bad might arrest me. Heart pounded. Handed documents. Officer reviewed. Nurse recorded. He's honest. Seen her scream at kids. Video key. Officer, he owns it. False report warning. She grabbed arm. Arrest him. Stern. Interfere again. Charges. Unlocked door as she watched. Silent. Mascara running. Chilling. 2 weeks later. Lawsuit. Fraud. Defamation. Interference. Harassment. Evidence damning. Former assistant Sophia. Embezzlement $90,000. Fake fees. Threats. Recorded conversations. Floodgates opened. Victims. Fake notices. Grudges. Harassment. Audit. Slush funds from phantom charges. Court. Her lawyer claimed good faith. Recording of profit split left her speechless. Bombshell. 1985 will haul for community service. No profit. Her notes to circumvent. Nurse. Ethan exposed betrayal. Pattern. Victims driven out. Victoria on stand. Protected. Values up 45%. Judge. Built on lies. Theft. Leaders protect, not prey. Sentence. 20 months jail. Probation. $140,000 restitution. $50,000 fees. $30,000 damages. $20,000 costs. Sell house to pay. Audit. Oversight mandated. Halt to trust. Rent $600. Transferred ownership fought for decency. New board transparent. Nurse president. Apology. Town hall safe. Victoria moved in disgrace. No goodbyes. Hosted barbecue. Thanks. Saved our soul. Former residents returned. River peaceful now. Stillness earned. Lesson. Fight back. Protect yours. Inspire others. What would you have done if someone tried to steal your home? Go all in with revenge or let the system handle it? Is buying their headquarters brilliant justice or vigilantism gone too far? Would you risk becoming the villain to expose a bigger one? Share your controversial takes in the comments. Like if this story got you riled up, and subscribe for more gripping tales of pushback and payback.